There was a time when the concept of wealth felt like a distant dream to me, something reserved for the lucky few born into privilege or fame, but everything changed when I consciously began observing the habits of wealthy people. Not just the flashy lifestyle often portrayed online, but the deep mindset and daily actions that quietly built fortunes. One of the first lessons I learned was the power of intentional morning routines. Successful individuals never start their day in chaos. They rise early, practice mindfulness, set clear goals, and create space for mental clarity, because how you start your day shapes your outcomes. Wealthy people respect time like it's gold. They plan their days meticulously, prioritize high-impact tasks, and avoid distractions like excessive scrolling or negative conversations. Time is their currency, and they spend it wisely. Another habit that changed my life was how the rich treat money. They don't chase it blindly, they understand it, respect it, and make it work for them through budgeting, investing, and creating multiple income streams. While most people are trapped in a cycle of spending and saving, the wealthy focus on growing their money with a long-term vision. One powerful insight was the mindset shift from scarcity to abundance. They don't constantly worry about losing what they have. Instead, they believe there's always more to gain, more to create, and more to give, which opens doors to unexpected opportunities. They also surround themselves with high-value people. Mentors, thinkers, doers. People who uplift, challenge, and expand their vision, and this environment of growth and accountability naturally pushes them to higher levels. I noticed how they invest in themselves endlessly, not just with books or courses, but by nurturing their health, mental strength, emotional intelligence, and personal brand, because they know their success is directly tied to their own evolution. One of the biggest game changers was the habit of calculated risk-taking. While the average person fears failure, the wealthy view failure as feedback, and they're not afraid to step out of their comfort zone, pivot, and try again. They're learners, not victims. Discipline and consistency also stood out. They don't rely on motivation, they build systems and routines that keep them aligned with their goals even when they don't feel like it. Wealth, to them, is not about luck, it's about small daily choices done repeatedly. Lastly, gratitude and giving were at the heart of it all. They give back, donate, support others, and practice gratitude constantly. They know true wealth is not just in what you earn but in how you live and who you impact. When I adopted even a few of these habits, my life transformed. Not overnight, but steadily and powerfully. I stopped comparing myself to others and started building brick by brick. I became mindful of how I spent my time, my energy, and my attention. I let go of toxic patterns and scarcity thinking, and I embraced learning, investing, planning, and taking action like never before. The more I applied these principles, the more I saw abundance not only in my finances but in my confidence, creativity, relationships, and peace of mind. Wealth isn't about a dollar amount. It's about alignment, clarity, courage, and daily habits that elevate you. These 8 habits are not just lessons from the rich. They're keys anyone can use to unlock their fullest potential, and they truly changed my life from the inside out.